Hello, and a very warm welcome to this Ronan lightning talk titled Conceptualisation of Weather as a Career Metaphor. My name is Dr. Will Donald. I'm a research scholar at the Ronan Institute and a visiting research fellow at the University of Southampton. Contemporary labour markets are complex and volatile environments in which the careers of individuals play out across their lifespans. The COVID-19 pandemic has shown how a perceived lack of control to deal with negative career shocks can negatively impact one's mental health. Access to career guidance is therefore essential to help individuals to navigate career transitions in rapidly changing labour markets. Unfortunately, there is a lack of resources available to meet the increased demands for career counselling fuelled by the COVID-19 pandemic. Moreover, existing career guidance is often insufficient or outdated, highlighting the need to reframe career support in transformative ways. The purpose of this work is to address this gap by offering an accessible and flexible approach for use in career counselling and career development via the conceptualisation of weather as a career metaphor. The WCM can provoke fresh thought and innovation in our understanding of career counselling and career development via the use of different weather conditions to discuss and describe career-related phenomena. This acknowledges the need for a new metaphor that adequately and clearly describes contemporary career environments. The theoretical framework underpinning the conceptualisation of the WCM draws together aspects of sustainable career theory, chaos theory of careers, encompassing chance events and career shocks, and the conservation of resources theory. Sustainable career theory is defined by van der Heyden and de Vos as sequences of career experiences reflected through a variety of patterns over time, thereby crossing several social spaces, characterised by individual agency, herewith providing meaning to the individual. Specifically, a sustainable career has three dimensions of person, context and time, which departs from previous individualistic views of careers by acknowledging the role of the external environment. The antecedents of career sustainability are employability and career ownership as a way to embrace and navigate uncertainty. The outcomes are well-being, career satisfaction and life satisfaction. The chaos theory of careers captures how a chance event that is neither foreseen nor planned for occurs within an external environment and impacts the career of an individual. Examples of unforeseen chance events external to an organisation include natural disasters at a regional level and the COVID-19 pandemic at a global level. The impact of a chance event has also been described as a career shock. Career shocks can either be positive, for example an unexpected promotion, or negative, for example an unexpected loss of employment, and are felt by the person experiencing them at a specific point in time. Then the conservation of resources theory, and this plays a key role within a sustainable career since it captures the relationship between resources and stress. An individual aims to accumulate and retain resources and seek out opportunities of employment to use these resources to realise career progression, life well-being and satisfaction. These resources aggregate, or fail to do so, in the abstract notion of a resource caravan. The role of the external environment in contemporary careers is also relevant, as resource passageways are necessary for an individual to mobilise their resource caravan and to operationalise the resources within. Let's now introduce each of the 10 weather elements within the WCM. So firstly, the sun. This represents intrinsically rewarding employment. A person creates meaning and crafts career trajectories through congruence between their work and their personal values. However, they also need time in the shade to avoid burnout. Secondly, rain. This represents personal growth through the acquisition of resources. In the same way that plants and crops require rain to grow, a growth mindset is a requirement for managing career shocks and for career sustainability. Thirdly, drought. This represents career stagnation. The client secured employment and made progression in their career, but the initial growth phase has now plateaued. The absence of a growth mindset through a commitment to lifelong learning is a threat to career sustainability. The fourth element is thunder and lightning. This represents visible conflicts with other people in the workplace. This can either be through constructive conflict to clear the air or harmful conflict, resulting in a dramatic storm. Whilst constructive conflict can foster creativity and a sense of connectedness with other employees, harmful conflict reduces levels of career satisfaction, productivity, and performance. The fifth element is ice. This represents the hidden challenges that cannot always be seen. These challenges often occur beyond the direct control of an individual, although the action that is taken in response to experiencing a patch of ice does offer some individual agency. And then fog. This represents uncertainty and an inability to see ahead. The nature of the uncertainty can evolve across the lifespan. The next weather element is tailwind, which represents a support mechanism for career progression. This could be a mentor, sponsor, spouse, or career counsellor, amongst others. The tailwind acts as a moderator to other weather elements, whereby an increased tailwind leads to an increase in positive outcomes and an acceleration of the realisation of these outcomes. A tailwind also decreases the severity of negative career outcomes and reduces the duration over which such negative outcomes occur. Then we have the headwind. This represents the barriers to career progression. This could be the need to care for dependents such as children, elderly parents, or a partner, whilst simultaneously undertaking a career. Or the long daily commute that negatively impacts life satisfaction and subjective well-being. A headwind leads to resource depletion, whereby the demands of work and home life can exceed the resources available to a person, leading to lost cycles and an increased risk of stress and burnout. A headwind has the opposite moderating effect on the other weather elements to that of a tailwind. The ninth weather element is a tornado, which represents the negative outcome of a career shock or a chance event. Like a tornado, the negative outcome of a career shock or chance event wreaks havoc in a very short space of time, leaving the individual to rebuild their career from the rubble. Negative career shocks can undermine subjective career success, which is a mediator of the relationship between career competencies and perceived employability. Therefore, encouraging an individual to develop career competencies can create a higher level of resilience, reducing the extent to which a negative career shock impacts one's career. And the final weather element is a rainbow, which represents the positive outcome of a career shock or a chance event. The positive outcome enables an individual to draw together intrinsically rewarding employment of the sun with personal growth through the acquisition of resources from the rain. This brings a temporary boost of vibrancy, colour and joy to one's career via a synergy effect. Positive career shocks have the potential to enhance subjective career success, which mediates the relationship between career competencies and perceived employability. The WCM can be used as a career counselling tool whereby the client explores each of the weather elements from a current state and a desired future state. This can help in the identification of goal setting. An alternative approach, which can also be complementary, involves using the WCM as a tool to explore the links between the different weather elements. The framework that underpins the WCM incorporates three contemporary career theories of sustainable career theory, the chaos theory of careers, and the conservation of resources theory. The WCM as a metaphor helps to capture the complexity and dynamic nature of contemporary careers in an accessible and versatile manner to offer an innovative tool for career counsellors to use with their clients. The WCM can help clients to make sense of their careers and to frame their future careers, since metaphors offer opportunities for exploration and reflection. The WCM as a tool can help clients to empower themselves to take ownership of their careers and adopt a growth mindset, increasing the likelihood of career sustainability and the associated outcomes of enhanced well-being, career satisfaction, and life satisfaction. Furthermore, organisations can benefit since a healthy and productive workforce offers a competitive advantage, increased productivity, and organisational sustainability. The benefits at the individual and organisational levels subsequently extend to national economies and wider society by increasing tax revenues to fund future investments in services and infrastructure. This could also include investment in the provision of greater access to career counselling services for young adults or the unemployed. That concludes the presentation. Thank you for your time. If you are watching this during the Ronin Lightning session, then the time has now come for 5 minutes of questions and answers.